Well, good morning, everyone. It's finally here. This is the moment I've long waited. Here's the day and here's the hour. My great motorcycle excursion 2025, probably the last of the summer, is about to get underway. I've got the oil topped off, got the chain lubed, the tank is full, and my bags are packed. Okay, here's the map of Washington State. I'll be starting here in Seattle, go up I-5 to Cedar Woolley, and then I'm going to take Highway 20, which is the northernmost road in Washington State that goes all the way from east to west. Well, it's looking pretty foggy out here. I wasn't expecting that. It was supposed to be a nice sunny day. Hopefully by the time we get to the mountains, all of this fog will have blown away. Actually, I decided to take a little back road here. I think it'll be more scenic. I've gotten off I-5 at the Arlington exit. I'm going to go to Darrington, and then I'll head up the road there till I hit Highway 20, and I'll link up with Highway 20 there in Rockport. Should be a more scenic ride. Well, the fog suddenly lifted, so that's nice. We're getting some views. There's Whitehorse Mountain. We're almost into Darrington. I've always liked getting early starts. I like getting up early in the morning. It seems like there's less traffic out here, and I just have more hours in the day to play. Wow, I can't believe it. It's only 7:30. I'm making really good time. Right up at the road here, I'll cross the Skagit River, get on its north side where Highway 20 is at Rockport, and then I'll ride up to the little town of New Halem where I'll enter the North Cascades National Park. One of my favorite rides. Well, I just crossed through New Halem, so I'm in the North Cascades National Park, and look at that. Look at all those rocks up there. Hopefully they all stay up there. Well, I'm actually getting close to Washington Pass. I haven't made any stops yet. Today is more about just putting on the miles, but man, this is a beautiful ride. One thing I like about riding a motorcycle on a road like this is that the views are pretty much unobstructed. You don't have doors or a ceiling or anything blocking your view. It's just everything right out in front of you. Oh wow, it looks like the viewpoint at Washington Pass is closed. But I wasn't going to stop anyways. I was just there a couple weeks ago with Amy. Wow, look at that. Man, this is extraordinary. Riding through something like this is just beyond words. And what do you say, spectacular, beautiful? Just look at this. The road is excellent too. I hope there's no one in front of me when I get down to this corner. I love just leaning into it and cracking that throttle a little bit. That's Hink House Mountain right in front of us there. And you can see a little flat terrace there, forested. That's the observation area for the Washington Pass viewpoint. I'll try to put a photo here so you can see what that's like. Well, I made it down into the Methal Valley. You can see it's starting to get a little smoky down here. It's also getting a little warm. Well, I made it to Winthrop and it's hot, 90 degrees. Normally I would stop here for lunch, but heck, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. I've still got plenty of time to go before lunch. Well, I made it through Winthrop. I'm getting ready to go over Loop Loop Pass here in a bit. Exit's coming up. I'm going to have to get this jacket off and get the liner out of it. I like to ride at GAT, all the gear all the time, but don't got to have this liner. I think it was 90 degrees when I went through Winthrop. Well, I rode through here a couple of years ago and thought I seen some bunch of nice campsites, but I'm not really seeing anything this time. Well, I definitely need to pull over here pretty soon and get this liner jacket out. It's really hot, and I can see the desert coming up here as I'm dropping down off the pass. All the heat waves out there. I thought this was going to be the Columbia River, but I guess it's the Okanogan River. We're a little north of the Columbia River. Man, I forgot how pretty it is up here in Tenasket. These mountains are really rugged. I really want to come back and Spike and do some camping. Well, I stopped in Tenasket and filled up, so that'll do me for the rest of the day. Now I'm just going to try to get past Kettle Falls and find a campsite. Well, I think we're about 30 or 35 miles west of Republic. I used to drive this road quite a bit back in the 90s. I'd forgotten how pretty it was. I used to come over here to collect fossils in Republic. Well, here we are, the little town of Republic. Spent a lot of time here over the years collecting fossils back in the day here at the Stone Rose Center. There it is, that green building. Worth your visit. But there's no time for collecting fossils today. I'm just trying to get across the state. Well, I'm in the Colville National Forest now, heading up over Sherman Pass, and man, this is a great road for a motorcycle. It just turns and turns and turns, just a twisty turning road. Kind of thing that really makes motorcycle riding fun. Wow, I'm making really good time. I'm already crossing the Columbia River here in Kettle Falls. I like these kind of double bridges where you're right beside a train track. Would be even more fun if there was a train going across. Well, I just happened upon this spot, Crystal Falls. Gonna go down and check it out. Oh. Wow, this is really something. Wow, that's really pretty. I'm glad I stopped. Man, it's really smoky. That fire must be very nearby. Oh, helicopter with the fire bucket. Wow, I'm already in Kettle Falls. I can't believe that. I'm way ahead of schedule. Well, I stopped and I checked out Google Maps and my own hard copy map, and I'm pretty sure that I've got enough time to press on here into Idaho onto the east side of Pend Oreille Lake. There's a campground over there called Sam Owens that I know I can make it to. I'm just not sure if there's going to be any available campsites. I'm going to be coming in late, but it is the day, or it is the weekend after Labor Day weekend, so hopefully there's not so many people out. Man, all my experience with Pend Oreille Lake has been in the Sandpoint area, where it's a big lake there, but over here, my gosh, it's like an ocean. I didn't realize it was so big. It's got islands and everything. This is really something. This is a fantastic ride. I'm glad I rode on. Beautiful evening. Well, hello everyone. This is at the end of my first day of my 1,000-mile motorcycle journey. I'm in Sam Owens Campground in Hope. It's first weekend after Labor Day, and the campground's pretty empty. And I'm right across from the restroom there, so that'll be handy. This is at the far end of where I hoped I'd be today, so I think I'm in pretty good shape. For tomorrow's miles I'm going to be putting on. Tomorrow I'm going to meet up with my parents in Wilderness Gateway, Idaho, on the Lochsaw River on Highway 12. Anyhow, I just found this site. It's getting on to be 6 o'clock. The sun is down. It's going to get dark earlier over here than it does in Seattle, so I better get my tent set up and everything, and then I'll get back to you. Well, here it is before I pull it out of the cases. This is the liner for my jacket. I took it out earlier today. I got my sleeping cot, my chair in here, plus my food. Got my tent in here along with the table and the jet boil, along with a little bit of food. Well, there we go. I got the tent all set up. I'm getting ready to make dinner. You might remember from my last motorcycle trip, I tried some Mountain House freeze-dried food, and I didn't really care for it. It was chicken teriyaki, and I gave it a 5 out of 10. Then I thought, well, I'm going to look online and see what other people think is a good freeze-dried food meal. And a lot of people said Mountain House is really good, just not the chicken teriyaki, so I tried the wrong one. So yeah, I'm going to try the chicken and mashed potatoes. We'll see how that goes. So what's really funny is I did that research online to see what was good freeze-dried food, and so after this got such high reviews, like 4.5 or 5 out of 5 stars by several different people, I've actually been looking forward to this meal. Almost like a Thanksgiving meal. We'll see. Hopefully I won't be disappointed, but it's ready. Let's give it a try. Smells good. Let's see. Maybe I should have waited and let it cool down a bit. My first impression is that's really good. Okay, I've been eating it for a while, and I gotta say, it's really good. it's a meal, you know, you could look forward to when you're out on an adventure. One of my favorite meals to make is homemade chili that I just heat up on the fire at the campsite. This is nearly as good. This is a 9. The homemade chili with hot dogs is a 10. This is a 9 or a 9.5. It's pretty good. It's 2 servings, so it really is filling. I don't know that I'm going to be able to eat the whole thing. Well, I was wrong. I was able to eat the whole thing, but I'm stuffed. Well, even though it's I'm right next to this lake here, I'm actually not going to do anything tonight. I'm just going to kick back and relax. I think I'll just listen to the crickets, watch the sky turn from pink to black, have the stars come out, and then I'll just go to bed. So I guess I'll just catch up with you in the morning when I leave. Be sure to join me next time when I'll leave my campground, head east into Montana along the Clark Fork River, eventually dropping down into Idaho on Highway 12, and heading back west along the Lochsaw River, where I'll meet up with my parents at the Wilderness Gateway Campground.